Hi, welcome to another edition of Business Beat. I'm your host, Scott Senator with the Greenville-Pitt County Chamber of Commerce, sitting in for Suzanne Sartell. Thanks for tuning in. As always, we're here to talk about local business, and I have two gentlemen here that are going to talk about a business they recently started, Steve Grant and Michael Delia from Aspect Financial. Guys, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having us, Scott.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Quick side note, Michael and I went to the same high school.
Yep, we did.
Small world.
Yeah,
And
very small world.
10, 12 years later, we end up in the same community in Greenville, North Carolina.
Great to see you again.
Good to see you, too. So tell us about who you are.
Well, we're both Eastern North Carolina boys. Mike's from Wilmington, and I'm from Greenville, long-term Greenville resident, previously in the car business with Grant Buick Mazda. And we've been in the securities industry now for 11 years. Mike's been in it for 7, and we spun off from our previous firm and opened up our own independent advisory shop about a year ago.
Great. So what kind of services do you offer?
That's a great question. Everything from simple retirement planning to traditional stocks, bonds, mutual funds, to anything such as hedge funds or oil, commodities, gold, the whole structure. But primarily true retirement planning, helping people create sustainable income for retirement.
What would you say makes you two different from some of the other financial advisors out there?
Well, the first thing would be the relationship. We have a really, really close relationship with our clients, but I tell you, a really important aspect of that is independence. We are truly independent. We do not have any proprietary products. We have no pressures on us to sell or produce, and that really removes a lot of the conflict of interest that's often present in the brokerage industry, and it makes it easy for us to do the right thing for our clients.
So we talked about your business now. Let's talk about the market in general just a little bit. How do investors and or retirees combat the cost of living and how it's risen over the last few years?
I think Steve will agree with me. We look for companies that, just for example, an energy company, if you want to combat the price of rising energy, you want to own the company that's in the business of that. And as a shareholder, you benefit from that, from the income the company makes over the years. We also look for rising dividends from companies like that. So we think that's a good place to start.
Yeah, a lot of these companies, Scott, have been steadily increasing dividends for 25 years or longer. And everybody has their own unique risk tolerances. People think of the stock market, stocks, but what we're looking for is companies and funds that own companies, that own rising dividend income streams for the right person who is seeking that goal.
So shed some light on what's going on with the markets right now.
Well, they've done remarkably well. I think they've caught a lot of people by surprise since the election, and things are going great. They are hovering, at a near a 10-year high, which has richly rewarded those folks who had the courage and the patience to remain invested, back in the 08-09 crisis. And a certain part of Mike and my job is counseling customers to overcome their emotions and not make fear-based decisions. Fear-based decisions usually are bad. The folks that stayed put have been well rewarded. Not everybody did, obviously. It was a scary time, but things are doing remarkably well. The corporate earnings are very strong.
What do you think's next?
That's a great question. It's one of those crystal ball questions
Right.
that we all wish we could answer, and what a blessing it would be to us and our clients. While I don't have the answer to that question, I do think diversification is key, not having all your eggs in one basket or in one section of a basket, and continuing to do the best thing we can for our folks.
Tell us about some of the concerns that your current client base has.
Well, it seems to be a common theme for most of our clients, and it's very simply put, the clients ask, can I retire? When can I retire? And how much can I spend? Will I run out of money? What about the rising cost of health care? Those seem the biggest concerns. And Steve and I, put plans in place to help answer those questions. And through discipline and, proper diversification, we see that happens as far as follow-up, sitting down, making sure we're still on the path to hit those goals.
And you talk about those goals and reaching those goals. How important is it to start this process, a meeting with you guys, to plan for that at an early age? I mean, it's almost essential, right?
Oh,
You need
it's
to have the conversation early, and then you need to set up something. Am I right?
Yeah, and for the young folks out there that are watching this, the earlier you start, the better off you'll be. There's no doubt about that. No one ever laments starting investing too young. There's no such thing. But we talk to many people who wish they had started so much earlier. That's a common theme in folks that we speak to.
It is. And is it, for the viewers that are watching, if someone just wanted to start the conversation, is there, can they come in and see you and just visit with you, and you can kind of talk a little bit with them about what to do?
Absolutely. We don't charge to sit down with our folks. You come in for a free consultation. We'll discuss your situation. We'll set up some goals, and if we can help you, we absolutely will.
So tell us real fast as we close out this segment, if someone wants to come see you or get in contact with you, how do they do that? Where are you guys located?
We're on Oakmont Drive, right across from the Fitness Connection, formerly the Gold's Gym, and you can find us on the web at aspectfinancialllc.com, and our phone number is 565-8911.
Great. Well, guys, best of luck to you, and thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having us, Scott.
We'll be back after these messages.